Alright, after getting all the gluing done, I started to pull the drivers out to kind of see what was going on. The other one, I had already had the drivers out and looked inside, and yeah, that support board in the middle, that's about right in here, had come unglued and fallen down and everything. The crossover that was mounted on that support board, everything was kind of just hanging in there, and got all that put back in place. And started pulling this one apart. This is the one I think that was crackling or had a sound issue, and got this one pulled apart. And you can see kind of, get my light down in there, the support board has also fallen down to the bottom of the cabinet. It's pretty much gone, so we got to get that put back. But got the crossover out here and started unhooking all the wires from it, and I think I found the issue here with this one at least. Let me try to make sure you can see here. This guy right here was pulling all these off, and went to take him off, and the spade is not even attached anymore. It's completely come unsoldered. It was kind of hanging. This is the tweeter. Oops. So when this fell down, the tweeter being way at the top and everything fell down, the whole crossover and everything was hanging on the wire for the tweeter. So now I get to have to drill the rivets out in the corners, and I can't talk, my mouth's still numb from the dentist. But yeah, I have to drill these rivets out and take the back off and see if I can resolder that on. Hopefully not have to get a whole new crossover. And I don't know, just not what I was hoping for. Just one more thing. Always seems like with these projects, always something comes up that kind of makes it more difficult than it has to be. But alright, we'll be back once I get this all apart and everything, and see if we can get that soldered. Okay, I already got started here. Just because a lot of the stuff I'm just not going to do on camera. But got all the gaps filled with either glue or wood glue, or sorry, it's really late. Either glue or liquid nail. Kind of make sure everything's sealed up, and kind of go back to where I was at here. Just got the binding posts holes drilled, and to do this, all I did was just took this goes on the inside. I just took this and held it up there and took my drill and drilled the holes. Then this is going to go in there like that. But anyway, this is both crossovers. The other one that had broke off, I took the piece of fiberboard that was on the back here, pried that off. This insanely sticky glue. It's like that glue it's in the, kind of like in the mouse traps. Just some crazy stuff. No, it's not crazy glue. But anyway, yeah, it was this one right here. The solder had broke when these were inside here, and they fell down, and then they were just, in there hanging pretty much, and who knows how long they were like that, and the stress of it broke it. Ooh, that's not good. I guess I can squish him later if I have to. I don't want that. Well, it probably won't matter. But then I went ahead and made new wire. The old wire is right here, which I think this is 18 gauge. It seems a little skinny to be 18 gauge. I mean, it could be. It might be 22. It's probably 18. But yeah, beefing it up a bit. I mean, this was probably working fine, but I don't know. It just seems a little small. And I know he listens to music kind of loud sometimes and actually drives a decent amount of power into these, so you know, might as well get rid of these. That, and like I said before, you can kind of see like a green corrosion starting in there. Yeah, this one you can see like a hint. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. There's like a hint of green forming under the clear coating. Either way, these are done and over with, and yeah, whatever. We got nice fat juicy wire now. So, and I mean this is probably overkill, but why not? On these, okay, this is the what comes into the system, and yeah, this is all 12 gauge. This is a little bit higher quality 12 gauge wire. I didn't have a whole lot of it left. I had enough to make 2 pieces. These are the in from here. These run out to your woofer and tweeter. But on these I put the hoops on the ends because they'll have to go on here between the nuts. And then as far as getting these mounted down, I gotta put the I'm just gonna do one of these, and then the other one I'm not gonna record just to make this go a little quicker. I gotta glue this or get this put back on the bottom of that one. But for new, get this one in place. And I've had good luck with this in the past. This is just Scotch or 3M 2-sided tape. All those put on there. Squish them down real good. Then still got to get some rubber feet to put on the bottom of these. Just setting them like this on the floor is really not the best way to do it. And these will go in there like this. Got that board liquid nailed back in place, so it ain't going anywhere. And I don't know if any of you are wondering if this is going to hold very good. Like I said, I've had pretty good results with this stuff in the past. But, you know, before I give them back to them in a couple days, I'll check to make sure they're holding real good. If they don't seem like they're holding real good, I'll figure something else out. You know, maybe I'll just put a dab of glue in each corner and try and glue them down instead. But we'll see how this works. I'm just gonna feed these in here. Set it back down right about where it was before. Oh yeah, already doesn't want to move. There, press down, make sure I have good contact. Get my light here, see, oops. You see light, I don't know if you guys can see down in there very well or not. I got the crossover. It's not straight, but ooh, wow, that stuff is sticky. Back in there. That's the woofer. Oops. That's the woofer. That's the tweeter. And then this guy. Oh, come on. I guess I don't really need that. this guy right here. Drop down the back. Like so. Once everything's kind of in place too, I'll see if I can zip tie these 3 wires together. Maybe kind of so all 3 of them are kind of supporting each other. Maybe I can zip tie them. I'll have to see after I get everything hooked up. See how if we have the wiggle room for it. There's that other wire. Whew, made that plenty long. Just gonna go on there like that. Get on there. There we go. Take our other nuts, put them on there. Actually, kind of excited to get these done and back together and get this a periodic vent in here and kind of mess around. See how that works, because it's been so long since I've heard these speakers, and I think these things fell out or something not long after he built them. These have been out for a long time. He's just been running them like this, just basically like a giant, just a big hole in the back, like a weird port. And then on the periodic vent, I have this stuff I like to use now instead of that black caulk. That really big black caulk that was on here, just too sticky and meh, unnecessary. This stuff, on the other hand, I pick it up at my local hardware store. It's just weather stripping, thin, flexible. I'll take this and put it around here, like, you know. Why don't you take the paper on the bottom, keeping it from wanting to bend. Once you take that off, then you can bend it and wrap it around nicely. And then we'll take that and okay, it goes like that. But, these were originally a press fit. You can see these little, I don't know, ridges, whatever, spikes, and you can see the notches where they originally pressed in. They probably were snug for a little while, but it's kind of a stupid method of doing this, especially for ScanSpeak. Usually their shit's expensive, pretty top quality stuff, and then they got these little plastic vents. Whatever. We're gonna put these in with our weather stripping so they're sealed, and then I think to keep them in, I'm either gonna drill 4 holes all the way around and then take a screw with a washer, so the washer will hang over this edge, and when you tighten it down it'll hold that in. Or I don't know if it really requires a lot of pressure. I might just put a screw on each side and then snug it down and see if that works. If it wasn't so late, I would do it all on camera, but it's late and it's just easier if I can take this thing off and drill holes and run around, find some random screws or whatever I need, washers, because get that put back in. The same thing on these Dayton tweeters already have their own gasket, which is nice. Just those I could probably actually just put back in right now, but the woofer still has this that black putty on it, which I'm not gonna even try and scrape all that crap off. I'm just gonna put the weather stripping right over top of it. That stuff, it's just, there's just no way. No way. Nasty stuff. Yep. Well, I'll put the weather stripping around there. Get those put back in, and I'll get all that done. And well, here, I don't see why we couldn't put a tweeter back in. I did it with the red for the positive. Ooh, that's a little loosey-goosey. Squeeze these down a little bit. See if that helps. There we go. Like a glove. There we go. Okay. How do you have these in here? There. Screw back in. Run these in, and maybe, well, here, I'll hook up, oops, whoa, let me do all this. So actually accidentally have the screwdriver jump off, and this is the magnet behind here keeps wanting to pull the screwdriver over here. You want to just jump off or slip and stab the diaphragm. This is that little Kinter TriPath K2020A Plus. Basically another version of the LaPi 2020. Class D, I believe. Got her on sale. I think I paid like 12 bucks or something for it. Nice little amplifier. Makes good for testing stuff like this. And there we go. And we'll hook that one. So, oh geez. Touching the headphone jack. Is there a way I can even get these in there? Will that work? Oops. Here. Oh yeah, that'll work. We'll stick them right on there like that. And we gotta put on some sound. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. If I can find my music. Way too far. Where is it? I'd say it's working. Probably turn this down a little bit. Okay, it's on direct. Down there. Oh, those are really loose too. There's my pliers. Ooh. Something like that. Back in business. Cool. Alrighty. I just gotta get my foam or my weather seal, whatever, on there. And then I can put him back in. And those on it. Oops. And we'll get the weather seal on this and some screws in there, get that back in, get everything all done. And then hopefully we can listen to them. I am tired, so the rest of this last little bit, I'm just going to plow through it and get it done. And probably we'll just jump right to listening to them after this.